Jason Kruzovich. I'm the director of the Severino Center. I've come to this group a couple different times over the past years. This is my first time this year, so sorry I've been absent. Still getting my hands around this job. But I wanted to, there's so many good things going on with RCOS. As I watch the dashboard, I see a lot of potential businesses out there and a lot of people that are consciously working on business. I want to make sure you knew about the business model competition. We switched things up a little bit this year, and there's a lot more information online. We'll do a full information session December 6th, this Friday, the Union 3202 at noon. And December 14th is a deadline for an intention to submit. Just like a one-paragraph indication, just so we kind of know how many companies are going to be submitting. So definitely hope to see a number of RCOS entries. What I wanted to just talk to you a little about today is something I'm working on as one of my little side projects. It's been a lot of fun. I've done mostly writing in the last couple of years, but this is a little bit of chance to get into some of my old hacking skills and other things. It's based on this idea that people really want to have other reasons to buy things. And so you have, other than just price or convenience and other things, you look at Tom's, Warby Parker, 7th Generation, Etsy, Patagonia, a lot of different companies are capitalizing on this kind of new conscious consumer that wants to and is motivated by the types of things that these companies stand for. 66% prefer products with a social mission, 61% will try to do a socially oriented brand. Nearly half were able to pay extra for social brands. And then there's one of the things that we saw in this powerful market of just buying these caramel corn. I don't know how many Boy Scouts we've had in here, but you sold these door to door. $20 for a bag of popcorn. Well, you know, if somebody comes by and I just buy it because, you know, we want to support the local community and other things. But I'm wondering, like, is this really giving a lot of value? Is this giving customer choice? And is this as effective as a fundraiser if I'm just buying it as I have to rather than something that I actually want? And similarly, we were friends with a lot of business owners up in Saratoga, and they were turning to solutions like Groupon to be able to drive traffic in the winter. If you look at Groupon for Business, it's a terrible deal. For a $100 certificate, they give like a $50 or $55 discount. Spend $20 on fees, so at the end of the day, you're getting like $25 total revenue out of $100 worth of sales. Not sustainable, and the customers you're getting there are more sensitive to price. So what we're trying to do with Get Out For is really be this technology platform that can connect supporters, nonprofits, and businesses in what we're calling cause-aligned transactions. So trying to create a win-win-win so that everybody can come through and get what they want while supporting nonprofits in a flexible way that uses technology. And so doing this idea of a cause-aligned transaction, so it's not just quite a donation. So a lot of what nonprofits are based on is like go to one specific event or go to just write out a check for a nonprofit. Here we want to give you a way to kind of buy a product or service that you might find valuable. Give businesses a way to drive traffic into their sites, local businesses typically, in a way that's sustainable, not like the deal model. And then allow nonprofits to engage their supporters in an effective way using technology and raise a lot of money. And what we hope with this model, based on like talking to a lot of customers and seeing how the models for Groupon typically work, we think we can raise a whole lot of money for charity in a very effective way. So in this, because some people buy these and they don't end up using it, the economics for businesses make sense. Nonprofits, we've talked to United Way, Albany, SPAC, YMCA. These guys are just ready to jump on board. The different milestones we've had, we put together a proof of concept last spring and showed it to some businesses, realized we needed a mobile app. So you've got to actually go through a process of validating these certificates after you print them out. So the businesses have to have some type of thing that can read a QR code. So we spent the summer and fall, just uploaded the mobile apps to the iTunes store yesterday, and the Android store is actually already, or Android app is already deployed. What I'd like to do for the summer, though, or for this break, is try to start finding some people who could help build out a team. I think we're actually going to be launching this in January, and see how it goes in the spring, and then potentially try to raise money for it after that. But it'd be great to get a team, a group of individuals that may be interested in working with a startup. And also, over the winter break, I would love to be able to put something like this in the hands of every Boy Scout. So you could be selling your regular popcorn, but then maybe a certificate to any restaurant in town or something like that. So a way to make this not just something that we're currently using it for scanning, but to have a mobile app that can also be used for purchases. So specifically looking for someone who might be have a lot of experience with Android and iPhone development to help with that mobile app. We are live in kind of the beta site that you can actually look at, but I think that's it. I want to make sure I kept to my 5 minutes. I may have gone over. It's not. It is a for-profit corporation, but a B Corp, which has a greater social mission to really help nonprofits use technology to raise money. Any questions about this or the business plan competition?
You want to put your contact info up there?
Okay. I'll send a note to the RCOS group.